Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Tingling and Books. My name is Yari and this is a new reading vlog. It is. My phone's this vlog is a mess already. My phone's on the floor. Okay, so it's Sunday, May 3rd, 4:02 p.m. I think it's because my face. There you go. 4:02. So, reading. Okay, so today I won't be reading anything that was on my May TBR, which if you haven't watched yet, I'll link it up here so you can check it out. Yeah, what I'm currently reading is it rolled over from last month. So that book is King's Bane by Claire LeGrand. I am on page 230, chapter 20. I actually started this book back in like September, but I ended up putting it down just because I had other things I wanted to read and I wasn't in the complete like mood to be reading this. And plus I had the audiobook and then I had to return it back to the library, so way expired. So yes, and with these books I like to listen to the audiobook. I'm also annotating it, if you can see. And this is the second book in the Imperium trilogy. So the first book was Furyborn, and the series is pretty much about two main characters. One of them is Eliana, the other one is Raelle, and there is this whole prophecy that there is a blood queen and a sun queen, and the prophecy is that the sun queen is going to save them and the blood queen is going to ruin them. So yeah, so like you can see it here, the little tagline says a queen to save us, a queen to ruin us. What is cool about the book is that Eliana and Raelle's storylines take place 1,000 years apart, but their stories intertwine with each other. So it's interesting to learn like how they are intertwined with each other. Yeah, I'll put a link for Furyborn down below, so if you want to get like a more detailed synopsis of the book, you can find it in the description box. I'll go into a little bit into more like my thoughts about the book later on today, because this clip is already 4 minutes long. So yeah, I'll go into like more details as to my thoughts so far later on in the vlog, probably the next clip or whatever. I'm not gonna be reading right at this moment. I just want to start the vlog. I'm actually just gonna be watching some booktube videos and working on my TV movie journal, because I have to like update it for April with all the stuff that I watched. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, and that's it. So I'll talk to you guys later once I've done some reading, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so it's way later. It's probably the next day. It's 12:17 a.m. May 4th. Basically I did read. I am now on page, I didn't read a lot, but I did read. I'm on page 253, which is chapter 23. Okay, here's the situation that I didn't get into earlier. Like I mentioned, I started this back in September, but then I put it down and I picked it up again towards the end of April of last month. And basically the Furyborn, King's Bane, the second book in the Imperium trilogy, which the first book is Furyborn. The book sleep is over there, so I'm not gonna get it. Basically what happened was, yeah, so I just have trouble like really getting into this. Like I can't remember with the first book, but with this one so far I haven't gotten to a point where I just want to keep reading, keep flipping pages, even though I'm listening to the audiobook. And maybe it may just be the audiobook, because I do find some of the voices that from the audiobook a little bit weird. So I don't know if that's taking me out of the story, or I don't know. But the writing itself is a bit more, I don't know how to describe it. It's not the kind of writing where it's just easy to like understand. It takes a little bit more thinking and a little bit more brain power So it's not like an easy read. You really need to focus on what you're reading and what is happening, and really try to like you really have to be focused when you're reading this. You can't, like, there's certain books where maybe you don't need to have your full attention because the writing is just so like, it's so easy to like understand that you don't need to have your full attention on it. But with this, you have to. With this kind of writing, it's a little bit harder to understand and to like fully like emerge in the story and understand what's going on. You really need to focus on what you're reading, like I already said. So it's just taking me so much to like fully get invested in the story. I have heard that like something like crazy happens in the end. I like heard some people like have like cried in the end because of the way that it ends and just something that happens. So I am still intrigued to continue on reading this because I want to know what happens. But it's a struggle reading this, even with the audiobook. I honestly don't know if it'll be better if I don't listen to the audiobook and I just read it myself. I really don't know. I think I'm gonna keep doing the audiobook because yeah. But for the I don't know. But yeah, this has been a journey reading this book. But I am still intrigued in the story, and I still want to know what's gonna happen and yeah, so I do want to keep reading it. It's just, it's not an easy read. I think that's all okay, so now that's what I wanted to say earlier, but like I didn't have the words for it, but I still don't. I don't know what it is about it. It's just like, it's so hard to get into. Yeah, I'm gonna read it here for a while and see what happens. Wish me luck. Okay, so after my last clip, I didn't film like all day. It's Tuesday, May 5th, 1:28 p.m. and I've just been really struggling reading Kingsbane. So what I feel like it's happening, I feel like I'm not really in the mood for audiobook, which with this series I feel like I need the audiobook to follow along with because I just get confused if I don't. I only have the audiobook left because I have it on overdrive for a few more hours for today. So I'm just gonna like, I started this last night. I didn't film it, but I just sped it up a good amount, the speed of the audiobook, and kept reading. And I requested the audiobook again, so I'm just gonna read as much as I can today of this using the audiobook while I still have it, and then after that I'm just gonna move on to the next book I have on my TBR because I don't want to focus too much on this book, and I feel like I need the audiobook. And then hopefully by the time I get the audiobook again, I will be more in the audiobook mood, and then it'll hopefully go by quicker because I still have like over like 200 pages left to read. So that's the plan. So for right now I'm not gonna be reading right at this moment because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna make lunch, or like look for something to eat for lunch, and then I'll get to reading, and then I'll update you guys again later once I've gotten back into it. So Tuesday, May 5th, 11:01 p.m. So my audiobook for Kingsbane expired. So I may throughout the month read that, like the audiobook as the month goes on, but I don't know. So right now I have a choice between reading a Queen in Hiding by Sarah Kosloff, or to read A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kemmerer. So basically, a few hours ago I posted on Instagram and on Twitter a poll to see which one I should start first. So I'm gonna check on those. Probably didn't get a lot of responses, but we'll just check. Yeah, okay. So on Instagram I got two responses, and as you can guess, one for each book. So I'm gonna check Twitter now. Okay, it's been the same for like, because I checked earlier like an hour ago, and it's been the same. Okay, so I got 1 vote on Instagram, which is the tiebreaker, and that was for A Queen in Hiding. So I guess I'm gonna be starting A Queen in Hiding by Sarah Kosloff, which is funny because I was actually before I was like, oh, let me do a poll, I was gonna start with this. So we're starting with A Queen in Hiding. Yes, so I'm gonna get in PJs and then I'll get back to you, and then I'll start reading. I'm not gonna start, yeah, I'll get back to you. Okay, so where's my phone? It is Wednesday, May 6th, 11 p.m. Okay, I had to, well, as you saw in my last clip. Okay, so first off, as I said last night, I said I was gonna start A Queen in Hiding by Sarah Kosloff, and I did. I read like 2.5 chapters. And then now I'm finishing the chapter that I was in the middle of. Guys, I literally feel like I'm reading Old English, and I don't like it. I'm like reading and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. What are these words? These names are weird too. It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna finish it. I'm struggling so hard. Like, I just need, like, this chapter is just 2 and a little bit more pages, and I'm struggling to like finish this chapter, because I did get the audiobook on Audible, even though I did say that I wasn't really in the mood for audio. But like, after reading like 3 pages just now, I'm like, I need the audiobook, because hopefully it's better and it'll make more sense, because right now I don't really know what's happening. There was only 1 chapter. Am I on? Yeah, chapter 2 was in the perspective of the princess, who is, I don't even know how old she is, but she's old enough to have her magic, but she doesn't yet. But they haven't said exactly how old she is, so I have no idea. Her chapter was the only chapter I've read. I'm on chapter 3. So chapter 2 was the only chapter that I was like, I understood what was going on. Chapter 1 was a little bit confused. Chapter 3, I'm like, what's happening? I was literally reading, and I'm like this, I feel like I'm reading Old English. I don't like it. No, I don't know what I'm gonna, okay, I'm gonna try and finish this chapter and then let you guys know what happens. Not in the book, but in my head. Be right back. Okay, this is probably a really bad angle, but whatever. Okay, so I started listening to the audiobook. I finally finished that one chapter. Started listening to the audiobook. I'm now on page 56. I'm on chapter 6. So the next chapter was in the Princella's point of view. No, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't in her point of view, but she was in that chapter, and that chapter was like really easy to understand. The next chapter was in the point of view of the queen, Queen Cressa. It's in her chapters that I'm finding it difficult to understand what's happening. In that chapter, the audiobook, it was easier, but she did have a scene with Princess Cressella. So like anytime the princess is like in the scene, it's like really easy to understand. So I may have to wait like read the next chapter. The next chapter looks like it's in Cressella's point of view as well. The chapter after that, I don't know, or maybe it just becomes easier to understand from here on out. I hope that's the situation. But I'm gonna take a break from reading. It's 11:48. I'm gonna take a break for, oh wait, I did want to mention that one of the things I find really interesting about this book is that there's a scene that I just read where there's this Cressella recites this poem that somebody taught her, and it basically explains like all of the different countries in this world and how they when they originated, they all have a certain hair color that's associated with that country. But as like the years go on, as the years went on, they most people don't have those original hair colors. Like in their country, they have blue hair. Like the princess and the queen, they have blue hair, and then people with like brown hair are considered like, well, some people think that I don't, they're like looked down upon. And I like that the queen was told the princess that she doesn't, wait, how does she say it? She said she doesn't approve of the, it was a song. She said, I don't approve of it because a lot of people, they, I guess, aren't like nice, or they like don't, you know, they prefer, a lot of people, they prefer the old, how she says it, the old color. And yeah, so I feel like that was very interesting that she included that in this book, because I feel like that can be very, that could be compared to how people look at skin color now, well, in this world. Yes, I found that interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna read a little bit of it so it could make sense. So she said, what she's saying this before she tells the princess that she doesn't approve of the song. She says, nowadays, polite people considered it old-fashioned and narrow-minded to focus on old color, and deeply offensive to apply the one hue was preferable to another. However, conservative families like Duchess Lattice still fixated on tracing their pure lineage, and they held on to old color requirements in arranging marriages. I feel like that's so relatable to today, again, like I said, with skin color. So I found it really cool that she included this in this book, and that she is saying like, I don't condone this, and it's not right to like focus on somebody's hair color. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. And yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go shower, and then I might continue on after I get out the shower, but I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, so Oh, thankfully my book is here. So it's Thursday, May 7th, 5:10 p.m. I haven't done any reading today because I've been doing other stuff. So last night, Queen in Hiding, I got to page 80. But I'm gonna talk a bit more about this a little bit later. Because right now, give me a second. I have a package that I want to open. It's nothing book related, but it's fun. So I was like, let's do an unboxing. And just sharpening out my address. And I'm going to FaceTime my friend Carleni. So because I told her I was gonna FaceTime her when I got the package. Okay. Oh, here's the box from Target. I've been waiting for this for like 2 months.
What's up?
So I'm vlogging too.
Oh, okay, hi.
Wait. There's the camera.
Hey.
Oh, I don't think I can see you.
No, I don't take care.
They. So we're gonna. Where's my box cutter? So here's the box. Why did they knock on the door, like on the door, not like ring the doorbell? And I'm like, why they knock like that?
It's so nice.
So how I ordered this in March?
It was in March.
Yeah, but it was a
Right
pre-order.
before everything went crazy.
It was a pre-order. It was supposed to come out the beginning in April, but yeah. Okay. Let's open it and see what it actually looks like. This. So much bigger than I thought.
Yeah, but not as big as the one with the dock.
Oh yeah. So I got the new coral color. I could have gotten the turquoise, but then I saw this new color and I was like, I fell in love, so I had to get this color. I don't have a case or anything. I'm gonna need to order that. Yay. Okay, so yeah. It was just a quick unboxing. I'm gonna talk to you guys again later once I set it up and stuff. So, and I'll talk to you guys too about the book because, you know, this is a reading vlog. Okay, so talk to you guys later. Okay, so long story short, it's the next day, Friday, May 8th, 3:40 p.m. And I'm just coming on here to end this vlog because this vlog is already pretty long. Well, it's long enough. So as you saw in the last clip, I got a Nintendo Switch Lite, the new coral color. So pretty much the rest of the day yesterday I just did that. I didn't read, so there was no reading updates. But I just want to wrap things up a little bit for this vlog. So in this vlog, I was beginning of the vlog was reading Kingsbane, but you guys know what happened with that. I'm still on page 349, so I might pick this up throughout the month and just read here and there, just like on my own, because you guys know that I had the audiobook but it expired and I was having a hard time just really getting into it, so I want to take a bit of a break. So that's that. And Queen in Hiding, you guys saw my struggle with this week. I'm now on page 81. I'm on chapter 8. I'm enjoying this a whole lot more now with the audiobook than I was just reading it on my own. So I haven't read anything else, but I'm gonna keep reading this. But yes, I'll continue reading this in my next vlog, so that should be fun. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. This is the end of this vlog, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Technical Box. Bye.